Hello everyone and welcome back to the Dylan with a Blankie channel, where it's another beautiful day for another Mario & Luigi game. So far, I've played through 3 of the series games, and now it's time to take on the one that is touted as the best of them all. Bowser's Inside Story. Nintendo would be proud since I have an actual copy of this game. For you 3DS users who can't get a DS cart to load, here's a life hack. First of all, rip up a Pokemon Energy card. You're just gonna need 2 thin pieces like this. Then you line up those pieces with the cart just like this, and insert it at the same time. This will push it just enough so that it's touching the pins, and then it's playable. I really hope that helps somebody, because goddamn, I could not get this game to work for a while. Just like Superstar Saga and Dream Team, I have never played this game, so this will be a first playthrough for me. And you may be wondering, what will I do for this run? How did you get this far without reading the title? No gear, no items. I heard all you guys talking about how bad I was at Superstar Saga, which is crazy, because I beat the game. You know I had to, take no hits to finish that run, right? So this time, no healing and no changing the starting gear. I also will go in blind for the first time I fight a boss, and then I'll review my recording to learn the fights inside and out. The goal here is to take the minimum amount of losses I can, and here are the rules. First thing is no changing the starting gear. We start with the thin wear on the bros and the shabby shell on Bowser. It will stay that way the whole game. No adding gear. As we rank up, we gain new slots for gear, and I will not be equipping anything to those slots either. Finally, no items. I can use items outside of battle as I need to get rid of them, but none can be used in battle at all. Retry clock is allowed to be used. I'm not that crazy. Beans, bros attacks, and grinding are all on the table, but I must rely on skill alone if I'm to beat this run. This video is a love letter to all of my haters. Thanks for boosting me into the algorithm, fellas. Now, I may have failed you guys in Dream Team, but this time I'll show you why I'm your content creator. It's time for Bowser's Gearless Story. Prologue. This is how you start a game. The game starts and man, I'm happy to be back to the old sprite work. The 3DS graphics aren't bad, but this style is just so quirky. It's another peaceful day in Toad Town. The Toads are out and about when suddenly...
Mom, I'm home! Well, hi there, sweetie. Home early today, huh? Miss Ingletoad just wouldn't stop talking. Blah, blah, blah. So I snuck out and came home. Well, we all know the government can't control children. Mom, can I drop out of school and be a YouTuber? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah!
Uh-oh. Looks like the Toads played partners in time and developed an inflation kink. Nintendo, you monsters, I warned you! The game introduces us to our new, old enemy, Starlo. It's funny having been exposed to her first through Dream Team, cause she is so much more chill in this game. The Toads of the Kingdom are holding a meeting and doing what they do best. Accomplishing nothing.
Woohoo! Luigi! Yeah!
The boys show up to discuss the issues of Toad inflation, and Luigi embodies all of chat and falls asleep. God damn, if he isn't just like us. Oh, and check this out, a tutorial! That shows most of the mechanics in one battle instead of fucking 7! Imagine that! I fight Bowser, who's easy pickings, and what the... Peach is an X-Man? When the hell did she learn telekinesis? Why doesn't she ever use this? This bitch gets kidnapped on purpose for sure. This is our segue into using Bowser, who is playable for a relatively small portion of the game, but still a ton of fun when we do. He punch rock and burn tree. As a bad guy, I say, destroy the ecosystem. We don't need it. Bowser runs into a dealer and gets some bad shrooms. Hate when that happens. This is why you should always find a dealer you trust, kids. Fawful is back and causing trouble. The shroom causes Bowser to inhale everything around him, so he heads back to Peach's and sucks everyone down like a pro, and promptly passes out. We awake inside of Bowser. It's Bowser's Inside Story!
Do the Mario swing your arms from side to side?
We free Starlo and she quickly explains a few basic mechanics and we move on. I fight a few enemies and run into Luigi, who sounds like he's having a good time. We pull Luigi loose and beat the bricks off those blobs, and Starlo is back on my shit list because she Gabora Gabora'd my ass into listening to this tutorial. We learn about attack pieces, and I will never forgive this game for introducing this stupid mechanic. Oh look, aptly named. We get to use our new ability in battle, and Mario levels up. Defense is worthless, so I'm in it for power. Now the bros get hammers. We use them in a battle, and I get to practice countering. After Luigi gets level 2 and also gets a power increase, take note of the +1, because I roll that a lot. Damn, Bowser must have swallowed us hard because we ended up in his armpit. There's a nice little shopping center inside Bowser for us to use. Wild, the first thing these toads think is about making money off of us. The only important place here, though, is the healing spot at the bottom. I will make good use of it whenever I need healing, since I will try to leave my inventory empty for most of the game. Our next destination is the Funny Bone, which we promptly abuse. We hit Bowser so hard he remembers that time he wore the Super Crown. Bowser comments on the dank-ass cave he's in, and we have the ability to switch between Bowser and the bros now. Using Bowser, we make our way out of the dank cave and run into Fawful. He talks a massive heap of trash to us about taking our castle and introduces Midbus to us. Midbus is the Bowser foil, for now. This brings us to our first battle as Bowser, and I love how they use Fawful as an accidental instructor here. Bowser has a quick run-in with his conscious that teaches him how to teleport. It took Goku so long to learn how to do that, and Bowser unwillingly learned it from his own self. Take that, power scalers. I like to mention that I heard a lot of, body horror stories about this game, and so far, I'm just not... Are those teeth? Just giant teeth on the beat? After moving an entire fucking island, the French guy teaches us how to suck. Literally. We have a fun little tutorial battle with him, which is the perfect setup to learn Bowser's timings. In this game, Bowser can counterpunch and use his shell to deflect attacks. His main attacks are punching and using fire. Fire has some niche uses, but most of the time, you'll be using the punches. Then, in the next area, we get our first real blopper. I have a tough time with this one, since I'm still learning the timings of everything. During the second half, I'm good to go and get a lot better. With very little HP on the whole party, I managed to first try it, and Mario hits level 3, and I boost his SP. Luigi levels, and I boost his power. Finally, Bowser, who levels twice, and I dump both boosts into power. Huh? What do you mean I'm still in the prologue section? Chapter 1. The battles begin. Starlo forces Bowser to waterboard himself, giving us access to the pump works. His, lungs? I'm not sure you should have this much water in here. I make my way through the area, doing a few battles with easy enemies and getting attack pieces. Oh wait, hold on, the bros have something to say. We want people to like and subscribe. Since you did, they should too? Hey, they said it, not me. I'm a neutral party here, guys. I forgot to heal, but who needs any of that? I go into this fight with bloopers and this little bone club dude who I promptly wreck and get Mario to level 4, increasing his HP. In a similar fight, I get Luigi to level 4. The boys find their way into Bowser's flame pipe, and I'm confronted with the first real boss for the bros, Scutlet. He eats Starlo and then... Are you really doing this again, Luigi?
This is a tasty burger.
Mamma mia!
I seem to have forgotten to heal. I take my first loss, head to that one toad to heal with a yummy sweat juice, then go back to Scutlet. For the bros move, I stick to the shell attack for the whole fight, for the best damage I can put out. Scutlet has a few moves, sticking his tongue out to take a bro and then spitting them out, as well as throwing Starlo at us since he vored her and this whole game is just that happening a lot. Scutlet also does this drift attack that's a little tough to predict with the way the screen is. Unlike the first two games, I'm on real hardware, so I'm able to win this easily. Mario hits level 5, getting a speed upgrade, and Luigi gets more power. Scutlet is down, meaning Bowser can use fire again. Starlo is fine too, I guess. Bowser becomes a dentist for a while, getting to level 4. We then bump back into Frenchman, who introduces us to his dog, Broggy. Now, I'm realizing just how much crap they crammed into Dream Team just to say everyone was there. This tutorial battle shows us how to shell guard and use fire attacks. I take a few hits and land at 7 HP. Then, I never get hit again and win against the block dog. I burn down some sentient trees, hitting level 5, and then the French guy explains his shop to me. Don't care, pal, won't be using it. He also tells me about Blitties. Blitties are little block cat creatures, of which there are 15. To get them, you need to inhale them from certain enemies around the world of this game. You get certain rewards for them, but we won't worry about those till much later. Bowser then finds a cage with trapped Goombas in it. This is where the game introduces us to Bowser's version of bro moves, minion attacks. As we free his trapped minions, we gain access to more of these attacks. Anyway, more rhythm game. Fuffle talks some more trash, and I gotta respect the hustle. Then throws some trees at us for tutorial fodder. The Goomba attack sees us tapping them on screen to add to their power. Using this, I send the trees back to the starting area and level up to 6. Bowser runs into his minions who smuggled a goddamn cannon out of the castle. Good work, guys. It's up to us to find a bonsai bill to load it with, though. This takes us to a giant whopper in another rhythm game. After yanking the whopper, we're forced to eat it by none other than Wiggler to get a bonsai bill. It was a decently fun minigame, and then we face Wiggler. This one caught me off guard. I truly didn't think he'd fight us here. The Wiggler fight is a lot like it was in Superstar Saga. We need to hit the segments to make him docile, then go to town on his face. He waters some plants and throws them at us. Depending on what they are will determine how we dodge. Shy Guy means duck, and the other are differently timed punches. Shy Guy also floats above with a big turnip, and if we inhale them, the Shy Guys drop it onto Wiggler, changing several segments at once. However, the bros will have to defeat the inhaled Shy Guys. I end up losing the first time, and then I prepare myself. The second time around, I do much better and deflect nearly every attack. Mario took 1 hit from a Shy Guy. Bowser takes 2 hits during the fight, but at one point he was at 69, so it's obvious I was going to win eventually. Bowser gets level 7, and I increase his defense. I try to go for whatever has the highest value for every upgrade on. We get the bonsai bill, and Bowser gets a case of the Burger King runs. Happens to the best of us, brother. We're immediately encountered with a worm inside of Bowser that we have to fight as the bros. I was not ready for this, but thankfully I saved. My best attack still is the shells, so I use them every turn. The Dermite does this charge attack you must hammer counter, as well as this jump rope section with some webbing. All is going fine until it summons a ton of these guys. Not knowing what to do, I go for my only all-out attack, being the Fire Flower. This works well, killing all but one, and Dermite has a healing move. At only 40 HP per heal, it isn't that scary, and we can stop it in a single hit. I learned quickly how dangerous getting webbed is, though. Oh my, that's strong. And we get debuffed for it. I'm very nervous being at so low health, but I won't give up yet. It takes a minute, but we first try Dermite and level up to 6, meaning we gain a rank. We can now equip extra... Oh, I guess that's useless. Well, at least we get to level 6. Huh? What's that thing? Let's give it a smack. Oh no, did we just hit his prostate? Chapter 2. So many kinks. Back at the cannon, the boys are talking mad smack, and we gotta show them how a level 6 boss handles things. Well, Bowser gets crushed, and now we have to head to his... this area of his body. The source of any man's power, obviously. There's another minigame here where we blast this stuff back to give Bowser an adrenaline boost. This makes him...
It's a Gundam!
Hey yo, giant battles, baby! The giant battles are even better in this game. You know the drill, guys. as good as Dream Teams were, and we get experience, which is great. Our next destination is Bowser's Castle, and on the way, we unlock the Shy Guy minions. I get into a few fights, and here's where most of my losses will come from in the future. Yeah, I try to avoid as many fights as I can, which leads to back attacks and getting a free shot on me, which is almost, guaranteed death. I don't game over here, though, and the gang levels up. What the hell am I even reading? Been a minute. How about some rhythm game? Yeah, I still love this. After thoroughly stimulating Bowser's, we finally get into the castle. I gotta say, this game is very progressive, especially with this interracial couple over here. Fawful is taking control of all the minions in Bowser's estate, and I think this proves Bowser isn't a heartless monster, because he could kill every one of these guys, but he spares them and goes straight for Fawful to free them. And now, we watch the Fawful show. It's time for the mid-bus rematch. I take 2 losses almost right away. Mid-bus spins around this weight, and you have to duck under it until he throws it, then deflect it with a punch. He also does this inflate move, and you just wail on him till he backs off. The last move is this ground pound thing that you have to counter at the right time with a punch. Did I mention I walked into this battle with only 36 health? Mid-bus goes down easy and we level up to 10. Fawful is pleased with the victory and invites Bowser to partake in a mukbang video. Such a shame, because I'm still waiting for the Mario one. This series definitely awoke something in a lot of people. Okay, svelte? Who's teaching Bowser these words? With Bowser's transformation into Big Chungus, the bros have access to a new part of his body. The princess is in this part. She's being smothered with balls! Listen, I didn't mean for that sentence to sound like that. Yo, this game has badges! The badge we start out with heals a small amount of health, not too shabby. Progressing through the area, I meet this quiz guy, then promptly ignore him since I always get the answers wrong. We hit level 8 after that though. The lesson here is drop out of school, kids. Don't actually do that. We learn the spin jump and gain the new bro attack, Jump Helmet. This will become a critical attack for us in due time. This place is giving some heavy gains for the defeats, so we hit level 9 and just look at Mario and Luigi getting it! I take a 5th death here, and I don't want to talk about it. But we save Peach from the balls that are smothering her, leading us to our newest boss battle, Alpha Cretin. This is an interesting one. In his first form, it has 6 different points to attack, and the only person of that color can damage certain sections. It fires a blast at the bros depending on the order of the colors. It's very slow moving, so it's easy to counter even if you don't know what bro it's going for. After damaging each section, making it blue, we can now attack its new form. This form sees several of the Cretins spawn with one being the real one. The real one will jump and swap position with the others. This attack here really caught me off guard, as they do this jump and fire electricity down the line. The sound here is a great cue for when to dodge. When you hear like a certain wobble effect, that means it's time to jump. I lose Mario, and that's about it for this fight, resulting in my 6th loss. I get a lot further in the second battle, but I still have trouble with that electricity jump. But on my 3rd attempt, I have it down pat and dodge nearly all of the blasts. The only one that gives me trouble is when it hits both bros at the same time. You have to kind of stagger the jump a little bit. I stick to the shell attack for this battle, and I definitely should have used the helmet, but I'm worried about wasting all of my BP before the fight ends. Eventually, we get the win, and the boys hit level 10. We finally recover Peach, and I'm sure she's here to stay. Chapter 3. She gone. Waffle's blasting Bowser's ass while Bowser talks about how Peach is inside him. Man, I love context. Peach then tells us about the secret MacGuffin that the bad guys will definitely get their hands on. I know, buddy, I'm just as shocked as you. And it's Bowser time. This next section is fun, with all these bomb timings that you have to plan. I managed to avoid every fight and get to a minigame section for stimulating Bowser's muscles. Not as cool as the rhythm game, but I do love me some drilling. This connects us to Toad Town, and apparently there's a security device that incapacitates Bowser underneath Toad Town. Guys, for real, listen to me, hear me out. Utilize this technology, maybe you can stop Bowser yourselves. With Bowser out of it, the bros take over and find a way to exit Bowser's insides via warp pipe. Now, I'm going to repeat this out loud for you. There are warp pipes, commonly found around this kingdom, that warp you inside of someone's body. Sit with that for a minute. What are you doing sitting around? We're in the sky now, keep up! Don't know why blue shells are a bunch of British guys, but I guess that tracks with how blue shells always get pissed at who's in first place in Mario Kart. They show us how to use the shell blocks around the map, and we gain a new attack, the Yoo-Hoo Cannon. It's easily the hardest attack for me to use since my memory is shit. Using our new shell mechanic, we meet up with some toads who are enemies in disguise. I am taken by complete surprise by this, and have not fought any of the regular enemies here at all. The drill attack is simple enough to dodge, and then they do this thing where you hammer them, which the hammer in this game is incredibly forgiving, so we're able to win easily and get level 11 on Mario. Waffle got the Dark Star, damn! Maybe it shouldn't be guarded by one fucking toad. Maybe the Dark Star should have been in the middle of the machine that nearly killed King Bowser. I swear, everyone does this on purpose to make Mario have to save everyone. We finally make it through and into Toad Town. Now we can head to the castle to fight RPGs never cease to amaze me. It's time for the part where we collect things to unlock the way forward. Oh god, the inflation epidemic is crazy. These stupid TikTok trends ruin so many lives. Before moving on, I head to the shop where I'm immediately discriminated against for not being a high enough rank? Jeez, guys, at least judge me on my appearance and not my status. Hey, wait a second. Are all these shops tailored specifically toward the bros? Who else in this kingdom is wearing overalls and gloves and having mustaches? Oh my god. They're doing it on purpose! All the poor defending they do is to make money off of us. It's all a capitalist conspiracy. The Mushroom Kingdom runs off of our money! I head to the gear shop we can access and finally sell off all that crap I've been holding on to. From now on, I'll try to keep all items and gear sold immediately so that the item block stays grayed out for the whole fight. Our next stop is the clinic, which is run by a clairvoyant. Interesting choice. I am once again surprise battled by none other than Bowser. Just about every battle in this game hits me by surprise. Bowser is simple to battle. He uses every attack we knew as him. He punches, which we jump over or stand still depending on how he moves, and he throws the Goombas.
Mamma mia!
So the hard part with this is figuring out which bro the Goomba is going to fall onto. I need to be ready for that, and I die in a few hits, so there's not a lot of practice time available for me. I decide to go on a bulk and jump the bros to level 13. I did it! I said level 13! Thanks, patrons! Which took only a few battles in the underground. I purchased every badge available and equipped the double power combo, which I keep on for the rest of the game. This grants me 2 times the power for one attack. Then I head back. I start the battle by double powering and jump helmeting. I also reviewed the footage I had and found the tell for the Goombas as they fall. If it's leaning left, it's gonna hit Luigi. It's leaning right, it's going to be Mario, which makes it much more counterable. After the initial helmet attack, I stick to the shell to save on BP. Once Bowser's down enough, we get a new counter, which is jumping onto Starlo to avoid the fire blast. The most useful she's ever been, and probably ever will be. We lay on the damage until he moves to his next attack, the Shy Guy Spike Ball. This had me a little scared for a minute, but we deflect it and beat Bowser, having only taken a single hit. Then level to 13. I mean 14, damn it! The clairvoyant tells us that to enter the castle, we need to find the 3-star cures. Bowser, overhearing this, sets out to find them first. Good thing for us, we have a tube that warps to his insides in the middle of Toad Town. The Dermite we fought earlier is revealed to be a sage that carries the cure we're looking for, meaning we need to find it within Bowser's body. However, there's a wall. Chapter 4, Luigi being my spirit animal. We need to find a way past this wall, so time for some Bowsering. And I just need to mention how much I love playing as Bowser. This had to be a dream come true for so many kids back then. We encounter a new minigame of trying to make Bowser sneeze, and it's easily my least favorite. The slide sensitivity on the stylus is kind of a pain, and the second half of the blue pollen is just absurd with how many are falling. Get hit 3 times, you have to start all over. After inducing the sneeze of a lifetime, we destroy a pirate ship and get the Koopas to add to our minion roster.
Showtime!
You see? Back attacks are annoying, but that's what I get for trying to avoid combat so much. One more sneeze section and Bowser gets squished again. This is becoming a regular moment for him. We do the adrenaline surge and get another giant battle. After we beat the tower thing, we go inside it and talk to a ghost. No, not a boo, a ghost. The projection machine here allows us entry past that wall in Bowser's body. The enemies in this section were a lot of fun. You have to follow the colors of the balls that they throw and dodge accordingly. We chase Dermite to the deepest depths of Bowser and plead with it to give us the Star Cure. Good try, Luigi. You'll get him next time. Dermite this time around is a bit different. It starts out small and does this swing attack that's super easy to counter. But as we do damage, this gauge in the top right builds up, and once full, Dermite transforms into a magical girl. In this form, the attacks change. Using the magic rod, a heart forms that we must hammer away. Then there's a new jump rope attack. Unlike the silk string from the first time, it's a row of stars that have a more skewed jump time from how it curves. The meter also doesn't go away, so hitting Dermite over and over will revert it back to small form. In my first encounter, I do very well, but get hit many extra times by the star attack, and then... I don't even know what happened there. I didn't get to be on the screen before I died, so I guess we start over. The second time I recognize my mistake, but I still take a loss. I'm having trouble with Mario's position on the field, making me jump a little too early. Reviewing my footage, I also find out a strategy I can exploit. During the battle, if I attack just right, we never have to deal with the second form of Dermite. Using our hammers perfectly, I get to Dermite's turn. Then hammer counter, which causes Dermite to change. But it's now my turn. If I then do 2 perfect shell attacks, it goes back to small. We hammer, rinse, and repeat. No more jump rope attack or heart, only the swing. This makes the fight stupid easy, giving us the win. 2 whole levels is our reward, and I gladly accept. I mean, we also get the star cure, so that's cool. Bowser learns a new body slam that can be used to hit switches, and we learn of another star cure location in Bowser's secret treasure room. Oh, I almost didn't believe it. We head over and have a little snack on the way. We push a statue murdering a bunch of people, free some bob-ombs, get blown up by some bob-ombs, level up, and finally make it to the treasure room.
I like singing. I like dancing.
I like trains.
And Bowser's crushed again, which means it's time to get big. It's still not over as we need the combination to Bowser's safe, which he forgot. So, it's time to visit the brain of this bad boy. Wow, there's so many books in here. I doubt Bowser's even seen this many books in his life. This battle is with our doppelgangers. It's funny to see the old classic of Mario attacking and Luigi healing. Memory L here doesn't do much at all. Most of what he can do is healing, and he does have a Boo attack where a Boo chases him, which has a strange timing. You jump after he jumps over you to counter the Boo that's behind him. Attack Memory L twice and he'll run away for a while. Memory M, though, is aggressive. He has a brick attack, and depending on the color of the brick is who the attack is coming for. In my first encounter, I lose Luigi right away, to the Boo thing, not knowing how it works. Then, lose Mario to this star attack. When Memory M does that attack, it either goes straight at you or diverts to where a coin appears. I use a retry clock and go at it again. Since revival is a thing, I aim down Memory L till he runs, then unleash whatever I can on Memory M till L comes back. A few double powers and several bro attacks later, we knock down Memory M, but L comes back and we don't defeat him before he revives M. The funniest part of this battle is I dodge everything with Luigi near the end, while Mario's been hanging on with 10 HP since the start. We were right at the killing blow, and I lost him on the last turn. For reference, I could only afford 2 hits for that fight. This means Mario got funneled a lot of experience, and I figure I can just catch Luigi back up later. With that all done, Bowser's brain searches for the combo for the safe. Then we do a little puzzle, gaining the combo for the safe. At the last minute, those 3 assholes mutiny and lock Bowser in the safe. Bowser then takes a minute to take care of himself in the safe, and we get our hands on the second cure. Ew. It's time to visit the doc to see where to go for the third cure. Big shout out to the guy who can't remember anything in the clinic because he's literally just me. Using the power of blowing, we teach Mario the ancient art of inflation and entrap a bird who doesn't do anything but annoy you for a little while. Isn't that what Starlow's here for? Also, leave a like if you appreciate this jump in a warp pipe rhythm. That was way too satisfying. Anywho, the bros are unleashed onto the world, and I recently learned the drill technique, which means I gather a lot of beans as I head to my destination. Still don't want to talk about it. I get a huge amount of beans and head to the final sage, who is at the beach place. Alright, Luigi is truly an icon, I love him. To get this one, we need to move Chakron, and you need a specific move, so we'll have to return later. Before leaving the beach, I head to this old guy's house who has me do a puzzle for a new bro attack. It's the swap pipe. It's fairly easy to use, just another kind of memory game to pull it off a lot. The old man is so happy we finished the puzzle that he... Okay, maybe we should never go back there again. The attack pieces we need are in the area past Wiggler.
Mamma me! As Luigi, I must now navigate the area ahead and fight some scuttlebugs. With just him. I lose once, and then it's not as bad as it seemed, and I kill him quick. Holy shit, then we pilot the corpse of a sock-op! That's pretty metal, Mario!
Okay, so the problem now is this fight with the sock ops. Again, I've never fought these guys, so they get those free hits on me not having practiced, and they quickly chip me down, and I lose, meaning I have to do the section over again. Well, Luigi's still behind Mario in level, so let's digress and side quest a little. I break off from the main part of the story and go around getting beans and leveling up with battles on the way. Luigi hits 17, and like the first battle we get into, we go back to the old guy's house with some puzzles he wanted us to grab, and the rewards are pretty nice for this actually. The first and second reward get us a bean of each type. I then take all of these beans and dump power onto Luigi, so now he's as strong as Mario. Then even up all the other stats. On the way back to Sock Op area, Mario gets to 19 and Luigi to 18. I retry the Sock Op fight, and I take a lot more damage than I should in such an easy fight, but eke out the win and gain the new attack, Snack Basket. It's easily one of my favorites, and an all-hitter that does great damage. Finally netting us the last star cure. Now, all that's left is to infiltrate the castle. Chapter 5. The most busted moves of all time. We bring the star cures to the doctor, who puts them together with his grubby little toad hands. And now we can enter the cat... Yeah! Oh, right, that was a thing. Man, did we ever give a shit about that? I very quickly go straight through, not needing to bother with the blocks and stuff. And encounter Trasher. Sheesh, okay, I get it. I'm not ready yet. I leave from here and review the footage while doing some side questing again. I get Luigi to level 19, Mario to 20, and then start grabbing the attack pieces in the area. The British Koopas make us pay to see the location of certain pieces that are invisible, but it's fine, I have no shortage of coins, and I'm not giving them to those toads. I then obtain the most god-fearing move in any Mario and Luigi game. Oh, don't worry, you'll see it in action very soon. Seeing as I'm already diverted and loving this game, I do a few more things. Mario and Luigi get up to level 21, and then I go to the mall in Toad Town where you can find these mushroom balls for prizes. Most of them are useless for this run, but the last rewards are huge. I got 5 of each of the different beans. Now, I've got a need for beans, so I head into the underground and get Mario and Luigi to level 22. while finding way more beans. On the way to redo Junker, Mario gets the 23. Like, one fight in the castle area levels me up, it's great. Then I unleash the monstrosity. Using double power and falling star is the combo. If we get the defense drop, that's even better. This has to be the most busted move in the whole series, and I love that for me. Junker throws a thwomp that you must jump to avoid. The catch is, you have to jump in place to stop moving, and avoid getting stomped wherever the thwomp is. In the middle of battle, he summons these trash cans who can charge it. I deflect them all, but when they do this fake out, I can't seem to deflect it. I think you're supposed to hit them and then quickly re-ready the hammer and hit them again. So that one almost always hits me. With the power of Falling Star, though, we beat Junker in 2 turns and level up 24 for Mario and Luigi. Junker wigs out and frees Bowser from his prison. So Mario suggests we go back inside him. He's not even wearing the Super Crown, though. It's at this time my man Nerdstop in my Discord, which you guys should join by the way, makes me aware of a secret side mission. Apparently Bowser has a cryo chamber in his castle, so I check it out. Oh hey, Shroobs! Yo, Starlo mentioning the baby only run, let's go! Funny thing, since I did the babies only run, this is canonically adult Mario and Luigi's second fight with the Shroobs, where the first one forced them to lose. It's time for redemption.
Mamma mia!
God damn, they're strong. Okay, one more time.
Let's go!
Dang, not a single hit! That run might have been way easier if I used the adults, huh? Winning gets us the magic mirror attack. I used it once to try it out, and I just prefer the snack basket.
Yeah. Eccolo tutto, è sembrate. Yeah. Ha. 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 Va bene, sotto corrimento e patata prosciutta, dai giuro. Oh.
Okay, maybe she is redeemable. This might be the only time I've ever seen Starlo be nice to Luigi. I'm glad I did this one. The next thing to do is fix Bowser's back so he can continue. To do that, we need to stimulate this spot in his body, so now it's just a waiting game. Oh, hey there. You got yourself some tea? Blanket? Nice. Let's talk for a while. Hi, I'm Dylan with a Blankie, and I make content on YouTube. List content, challenges, and just generally fun stuff. If you like any of that, consider supporting me over on my Patreon, where we have 2 tiers. The Cadet tier gets you a visual credit in my videos, like this. And the new tier gives you a verbal credit like these guys here. Big thanks to a new artist, Void Scent, Noah, Nerdstop, Shadow and Luigi88, and Derpin Goose, who was added in post for subscribing today. Don't forget, you could also like the video, comment if you have something to say, and subscribe if you want to see more. Oh! Looks like we're ready to get back to the game. Bowser learns this rolling spike ball move, meaning we can climb soft dirt now to reach higher areas. Oh yeah, we can head to Toad Town. I can't wait to see what the Toads say when they see You're joking. The ultimate defense against the King of the Koopas is a semi-hoppable wall. There is no god. Using the ball to climb, we enter the center of Fawful's domain, and have to hunt down these 3 keys to progress. I didn't do much, but die once. Okay, twice. Look, I don't know how to dodge this. Sorry, I blacked out. Did I win? I finally make it to the last sanctum and fight Midbus again. Okay, well, that was unexpected. I didn't think I'd get one shot, and I got really lucky blocking those first snowballs, because I had no clue what I was doing. I could do some more side quests now, though, with everything unlocked. I jump from level 17 to 21 with only a few fights, and start collecting the blitties from the beginning of the game. I have like 4 on me, so I just head around the world map getting all the others. Once I have the last blitty, I head to Frenchie and get the best item in the game. Shame I can't put it on in this run. We get some gear I can't equip, but the best thing we get is easily the Broggy Bonker. This thing is just as busted as the Falling Star. Incredibly powerful and easy to use. The only issue is it costs 20 SP, meaning we have only 2 uses right now. That was about all I could do, so I head back to the castle and fight every single enemy I see, pushing us easily to level 25, a massive jump from where we were. I confront Midbus yet again, and this time I looked up a game FAQ about how to read the attack. When Midbus throws the snowballs, if he looks at you, those are the ones that will hit. When Midbus looks away, those ones will miss. This makes it much more dodgeable, and now that I'm past the first turn, I inhale the snowmen and wreck them with Luigi's massive ass. Destroying 8 of them locks Midbus's ability to heal and buff, so it's just Bowser and Midbus in an all-out brawl. With that, Bowser reaches level 26, and we're nearly at the end of the game. Final chapter. It's showtime. Midbus evolves into a corpse. Yeah, that happens. Fawful absorbs the Dark Star's power, and Bowser ends up eating the rest of it. Using the cold air from Midbus, we can navigate the airway, and what a godsend the monsters here are. They're so easy to beat. These pufferfish guys will just like fly into you till you murder them or hit the cork they have on top of their body. So, this is an incredibly easy farming zone. Just ignore the one time they killed me here. As we chase the Dark Star around, it absorbs parts of Bowser's DNA, getting stronger and inheriting his moves one at a time. Then, we fight him. Dark Star is a unique opponent that has this vanishing move we must memorize, to hammer back. We can't damage him right away, which wasted a few of my turns not knowing that. Dark Star summons 2 little guys behind him that you have to attack and defeat first, then deflect them back at Dark Star to begin doing damage. Darkstar also has this lightning attack, which requires some fast timing to dodge. I lose and give it another go now, knowing what's in store. I start out with Snack Basket to take out the two guys behind him, and once they go out, Darkstar will throw them at us with a bomb. You have to watch very carefully to figure out which goes where. The tell for it's subtle, but you'll get used to it after watching. I lost Mario on a bad swing and hit 28 on the counter. At this time, I went back to the menu and watched the footage over. I'm sure you know what I do while I watch that. I get more beans from everywhere and do the puzzles for huge rewards. As I head back to Darkstar, I have another moment of loss. I fight every enemy on the way back to Darkstar, getting me up to level 30. Wow, this game is generous with experience, unlike Dream Team's stingy ass. I do nothing short of bully Darkstar now that I know every attack doing 1,000 or more damage per turn. The poor bastard never saw it coming, and we level up to 31. We were too late though. Darkstar absorbed enough to become Dark Bowser and escapes his body. Now free, he searches for Fawful to take back his power. Giving chase sees Bowser get crushed. Again, I think he's starting to enjoy this. We then get another giant battle with Peach's castle.
Showtime!
I know, right? There are only 2 fights left. The end is in sight now. I don't waste any time and head right into the fight with Dark Fawful. This is easily the hardest and my absolute favorite fight in the series. I had so much fun doing this one. On the very first turn, I get surprised and knocked back, then immediately use Broggy to attack Fawful. What I didn't know was that the helmet has its own health pool and heals Fawful for way more damage than I can deal right now. Fawful's series of attacks are powerful, if that last blow didn't give that away. I take 2 losses from only 2 hits. Now, it's a process of learning everything. The third time I go in, I counterpunch all Fawful's swings, but get hit not knowing you're supposed to duck afterwards. This time I do attack the helmet, but I'm not doing enough. He has a big range of attacks. From his blaster attack where you must hit the pink star to dissolve it, this portal attack where you need to memorize where the orbs are going and time them coming out to cancel them, and then the bane of my existence. So for this one, you have to hit your Goomba troops back at Fawful at just the right time to cancel the attack. Not doing this results in a one-hit kill, so I have to stop this attack or I will never win. When you damage the helmet enough, it becomes inhalable and the bros can fight it. As soon as it enters, it catches one of the bros and you have to land on it to free them or the attack continues till they die. The other attack is shooting these orbs, which is pretty fast, and I take a beating from this one. I take the most losses here as opposed to any other boss due to the one-shotting attack, but I'm having a great time learning the battle. I decided Bowser needs a few more SP so we can use Broggy 3 times instead of 2. So I level up to 29 with him and get 60 SP exactly. Now it's time to show Fawful what I've got. I'm feeling really good after that win. It's a shame that the vacuum part was so bad, because I had a few where I two-turned him and never got hit, but I got unlucky with him taking my bros moves, forcing me to waste the badge to get it back. After Dark Fawful is taken down, Dark Bowser shows up and regains the rest of his strength. Only one more battle remains. At this point, I've collected nearly every bean and got all the attacks, except for that ball one. I never got that. There's nothing left except to take on the final boss, Dark Bowser. He's a force to be reckoned with, but nowhere near the level Dark Fawful was at. Dark Bowser has only 3 attacks at first. He throws a boulder that breaks into multiple pieces that fall on top of you. You must shell guard to stop the falling rocks, then find a small opening to punch a rock that blocks his mouth. Another move is locking you in a cage, to which all you have to do is spam punch till you break free. And the final attack is a punch you must counter with a punch. He never did this attack to me, so that was nice of him. When you do enough damage, he then does this scrolling attack where you have to punch Goombas, duck to block Thwomps, and punch Bills, ending with blocking but Dark Bowser. I took every hit not knowing which dodge to use, and I took 2 losses to him, but I'm not backing down yet. I had so much adrenaline that I overcame the Fawful Core on the first try encountering him, which felt good. Shout out to Falling Star. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. With the Dark Star defeated and Fawful gone for good, Bowser spits the bros out, and it's a happy ending for all except those bastard toads who didn't get a single one of my 50,000 coins. Oh, they almost had me. Even at the very end, they tricked me. I was sure we would have to fight Bowser, but that's it. Bowser's inside story with starting gear and no items. Complete. And that was it. Truly an amazing game. I'm so glad I got to play this. I enjoyed it so much, I even did the challenge node afterward, which was awesome. I'm still not good enough to do the gauntlet, but I did get the Dark Star X once at the same level I ended the game with. This is one of those titles you can play over and over again and just have tons of fun. Bowser's Inside Story has immediately rocketed to the top of my Mario & Luigi list. Sorry, partners in time. While there is definitely a lot of gross stuff going on, it really drives home that humor the games are known for, while keeping a well-paced story and funner than ever combat. Also, you play as Bowser. Come on, it's just a slam dunk. That does it though. I kept on the same gear and never used items, meaning for now, there's only one game left for me to beat. And I've got a hell of a run planned for it. Thanks for watching all the way through. I hope you enjoyed the wild ride. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing. Thanks a ton for all your support, guys. Remember, stay cozy, and I'll see you in Paper Jam. See you there!